Welcome to Broken Soldier 101. This podcast is a venue where disabled veterans, really any veteran, can vent and share common resources for treatment. I am your host, Wendell C. Smith, who also happens to be a disabled Vietnam era veteran suffering from PTSD and other service related ailments. I come to you via Heroes Corner, a not for profit veteran outreach program located at 4809 Eastern Avenue Southeast, Kentwood, Michigan, 49508. A place where veterans in need can find referrals to resources that might be that they might need. They also donate food and clothes daily, not to just veterans, but for anyone in the community that has a need for it. So let's give a big shout out and a big round of support to the founder and director, Reggie Howard and Joan Wallace. Keep up the good work. Okay, thanks. Today, I would like to share insight into a few PTSD clinics across the nation. It is important to have a designated spot to go once you have made up your mind to seek help. If you are anything like me, 99% of the time, I didn't know where to go when I wanted help. This is for those veterans that are looking for places to find treatment. I was discharged from the Army in 1974, and I remember saying to myself, no one will ever hurt me again. I will hurt them first. I proceeded to use pain to communicate with others. I didn't know how much my traumatic experience had affected me mentally and emotionally. So I wanted everyone to feel the pain that I felt. I avoided anything military and attracted everything dangerous to my lifestyle. The reason being is that I didn't want to live and felt like no one was entitled to happiness if I couldn't have it. Needless to say, I was suicidal and I lived a life of total self destruction before finally admitting that I needed help. Once I got on the road to recovery, I didn't know where to find that help that I needed. This is for you vets out there that might be uncertain as to where to go to find this help. I will give you a few places to look into for help with PTSD. I know there are others. So at the end, I would like to open up the suggestions so that we can share our experiences with different facilities around the country. When it comes to PTSD programs, I am kind of biased due to my coming from New York, but there is an excellent PTSD clinic upstate in Montrose. It was founded by a Dr. Seth Green. I have to admit, I had no idea what PTSD was until I asked him. He replied, PTSD is a traumatic event you experience that gets stuck in your brain and causes you to exhibit emotional and mental disruptions. That made me want to know more. At that facility, each veteran was assigned a team of professional workers. You had a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a social worker, and a separate psychiatrist to prescribe medication. Every patient shared their traumatic event in intense trauma groups. You would build from your earliest memories to the present. Due to the group's intensity, they didn't tolerate any disruptions. They were very focused. I attended there several times before finally completing it. This is just one particular PTSD clinic. I have also heard of excellent facilities in Florida, North Chicago, Tucson, Arizona, and California as well. Also, I've heard of female PTSD clinics in West Virginia, Cincinnati, and Kentucky. I would like to hear from you guys and gals. Let's help each other on the path to healing. I would like to hear your experiences at different clinics around the country. Let's get these referrals going.